The markets are heating up and smart money is already moving. If you're wondering what's the best crypto to buy right now in 2026, this video might give you insight on which are the best. In today's video, I'll be discussing top 3 crypto projects that receive serious attention in 2023. I'll be going through their websites and showing you the pros and cons, and also I'll be sharing my personal favorite in one that I think is going to be the best in 2026. Hey guys, my name is Dion, and before we get into today's video, this video is for educational purposes only and not financial advice. Let's get straight into today's video. Guys, so as you can see, we are on the first crypto coin that I think is going to pop off in 2026. So first off, we are going to be focusing on Bitcoin Hyper. So this is their official website, bitcoinhyper.com. I'm going to go through their website, explain what they are about, go through the pros and cons, and then I'll also speak on who this is applicable for or who it is the best for. So without further ado, let's go through their website, tell you what they're about, and go through the pros and cons. Let's get started. So Bitcoin Hyper is focused on improving the scalability, the speed, and the usability of Bitcoin. The goal is to make it more practical and usable in daily transactions and applications. So what they are doing, they are already building on the strong base or reputation that Bitcoin has. So as you can see, they also have a pre-sale that is going on at the moment where you can buy with crypto, card, or even Solana. So that is the main goal. They want to make it more usable, more fast, and they want to make sure that you can use it in daily transactions, which I think is pretty cool, that you will be able to use it in daily transactions and that it will be easy. And it's a good thing that it will also be scalable. So now that we know what it's about, let's head over to some of the pros. So now heading over to the pros, they have a strong branding connection with Bitcoin, and they're also focusing on faster and more efficient transactions, which is pretty cool. And they also have a growing interest in the crypto community. So it looks like they're doing pretty good. They're building on a strong base of Bitcoin. They have the brand connected, good reputation, and they are focusing on that more efficient and fast transaction. So that is pretty good. Now let's head over to some of the cons. So the cons of this is that the project is still in early stages, and also that success will depend on the execution and adoption of it over long term. So no one knows what will happen, whether this project will end up being good or bad. So that is up for you to decide. Also, another great thing is who this is actually for. It's great for investors who want to believe in Bitcoin long term and want to gain something more out of it. So I would say it's pretty good. It's looking good for early stages. So this is really for people who believe in Bitcoin and want to achieve a bit more with the Bitcoin over a long term. So without further ado, let's head over to the next one. Hey guys, so next up, as you can see, we are on the WANA website. So this is the official one. Please make sure that you go to presale.wana.finance. So WANA is a pre-sale DeFi project aiming to bring smarter heal tools and real utility. So basically where the advantage lays for this is to get in early with this pre-sale before the whole community does. So usually pre-sales are a risky thing, but this is where the most amount of gains come from. So if you get into this early, you can get the most amount of gains out of this pre-sale. So now that you know what it's about, let's move on to the pros and then the cons, and then also who WANA is for. So the pros for WANA is that they already have the pre-sale price set. They have a good roadmap for future development plans, and they also have a clear DeFi focused use case. So that is all of the pros. Now let's head over to the cons. So the cons of this is that the product or the project or pre-sale is still in the early stages. So this will mean that you need to trust in the team and the roadmap that this project will fully work out. And then this is perfect for investors who are looking to do high risk to high reward. If you get into this, the risks are higher, but you might get a good reward for it. So that is exactly who it is for. But now let's head over to the last project. Now you can see we are on the last project, and that is Mono Protocol. So what Mono Protocol basically are focusing on is to make the DeFi process more simple and easy to use. They want to take out the complexity and make it more accessible to decentralized finance for everyone. So this project targets mass adoption and not just advanced users. They want to make it as simple and easy for beginners to use as well. So now that you know what it's about, let's head over to some of the pros. So they have a clear utility within the DeFi ecosystem. They also have a strong long-term plan, and they have a clean and professional design, as you can see. So I think this is really good for beginners because they want to take out the complexity completely. But now let's head over to some of the cons. So the cons about this is that it is in a very competitive market and it needs strong partnerships and good marketing to really stand out. And this is perfect for investors who believe in mainstream DeFi adoption. So that is all of the projects that we have time for today. Guys, that will be a wrap for today's videos. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, hit the subscribe button, turn on that bell icon so you don't miss a single video we upload. Until the next one, cheers.